Hey, what's up, sports addicts and the addict? I'm Alex. This is Jordan. Talking about week 12 in the NFL. We had a pretty good game actually. Between Tom Brady there and Patrick Mahomes.
Yes.
Bucs Chiefs, man. So if you look at it in the whole, it was actually a pretty good game, but the Bucs are just getting themselves out of that playoff talk slowly but surely. I don't even know who Shirley is.
Before
they're doing it.
A few, weeks ago, before they got smashed by the Saints, we were talking about them maybe being the number one seed after they beat the Packers.
Well, yeah, because they beat the Packers fashionably, whatever they wanted to do there. Then they got smashed by the Saints. We beat the Saints. So it's kind of like, it's a little confusing in the NFC right now.
It is. My takeaways from the game at least is, the Chiefs got up 17. I think they were up, 17-0 or 20-0, and then the Bucs slowly did get back into the game.
They did.
But they couldn't finish it out. Those picks that Brady threw really were, the key there.
You think that was the key? Because I was just gonna ask you, who do you think's to blame for that loss? Do you think it's Brady? Do you think it's Arians with his play calling, or was it just Patrick Mahomes being good, and finish off a game like a good quarterback does?
Mahomes is a monster. Is it Mahomes?
You can't bet against Mahomes.
Is it Mahomes or was it Tyreek Hill? Tyreek Hill had all Mahomes touchdowns, 3 touchdowns, and he had 269 yards of the 462. So he had more than half the yards, and he had all the touchdowns.
Okay, so, Tyreek Hill was on fire. We all seen that. If you have him, somebody in your fantasy league has him, and wow.
Yeah.
57 points or something?
Yeah, 57 points.
I was just on fire. 200 yards in a quarter, was it?
Yeah, it was 206, I think, 203, something in that.
That's crazy. Yeah. And but you gotta think, the Chiefs are they have weapons. They got Patrick Mahomes, obviously, who could make any receiver probably look like a top 10. But you already actually have top 10 receivers with their tight end Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, he's a top 10. Don't even put the tight end thing on it. He's a top 10 receiver.
Receiver, right? Yeah.
I think honestly, I put most of the blame on Arians. You have why are you throwing the ball? I get that you got down. You got down by a lot, but 9 carries for 66 yards.
He doesn't like running the ball.
He had 7 yards per carry.
That was his dream when he, he's working with the gym and they were getting all these guys. He's like, every night when he went to sleep, it was just him thinking about Tom Brady throwing it to freaking Chris Godwin, Mike Evans. Oh, he's going to throw it back to Gronk. We're going to get some throwback stuff going. Oh, let's get Antonio Brown. He can throw some more. And then you got a good running back. And,
2 good running backs.
And Ronald Jones and
Leonard
Fournette, bro.
Even Brady had a carry too. He had 1 carry for -1 yard.
That's good, Brady. Keep doing what you do. Even Tim Boyle got more yards than you probably rushing.
He probably got 3
with
yards.
them knees forward. Yeah. Them forward knees.
I would say if 10, if it was a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give Bruce Arians a 6 and Tom Brady a 4. Brady did throw the 2 interceptions.
I think what you're trying to say is that Chief offense is just wow.
So with Tyreek Hill taking up 13 catches, 269 yards, Travis Kelce still had 8 catches and 82 yards.
And that
was an off game for him.
Yeah. That's because Tyreek Hill is getting all the catches. 8 yards.
Yeah, but still 82 yards for off game. That's pretty good for a
No,
tight end.
yeah.
For a tight end.
Oh yeah.
I'll take that.
Take that.
I'll take it.
Take that to the bank. Do you think the Bucs will make it to the playoffs after seeing them lose to the Chiefs team? That okay, they do got weapons and they are a Super Bowl contender. But you look at their schedule, you look at how they've been playing anyway.
No.
They just, it seems like they got too much talent almost. And they're trying to get it to every receiver and they don't want to get the running backs involved. It's not a good mix. And it kind of all at the end of the day does point to Bruce Arians.
I think they're trying to put too much on Brady at this stage in his career. I think they're trying to get him back to that like 2007 with Randy Moss, Wes Welker, all them guys that they had over there.
That's not what it is. You need a good running game, which you have, but utilize it. Goes back to Bruce Arians.
If I was them, I'd like to see Tom Brady playing more of a. But I mean, they do got a lot of receivers, but more of like how Aaron Rodgers played last year. More of a game manager. Yeah. You got those weapons as far as in the backfield, and every game it seems like their average is up there over 5 yards a attempt. Like, why aren't you running the ball more?
Yeah.
You have to run the ball, set up that play action and things like that. I don't know. It's not a good play.
They're not doing it. So at the end of the day, it all points at Bruce Arians. I'm not a big fan of Tom Brady, but he's not the main one to blame there.
No.
He's going into a new system. You need to utilize your running game with the quarterback in the, like you said, in the age that he's at.
43, yeah.
43, yeah. So come on, man. His arm hurts, bro.
Yeah, chill out, man.
So, do you think they'll make the playoffs?
No.
I don't either. I don't have them making the playoffs. And that, I think, ends our Bucs Chiefs.
Well, what about the Chiefs? What do you think they're going to do? You think they're going to make the playoffs?
Well, we had our AFC. We know they're making the playoffs, and we had our AFC playoff picture. You can go look at that. What we think, what the playoff picture is now, and who we think is going to end up final 7 on each side.
Check that out. See where we have the Chiefs.
Yep.
Like it. Put a comment. Let us know what you thought about the game.
Subscribe too.
Yeah, hit the subscribe. Yeah, let us know. Who do you think's at the most fault with the Buccaneers? Let us know.
Who do you think? Is it Bruce Arians?
Tom.
Is it Tom Brady? Or is it their opponents just being too good that they can't handle it?
Peace.
Slow with
finger there, buddy.
So, I need some more.
Yeah.
Can't trust the soul.